Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video about the Canon EOS 250D, which is the SL3 outside of the UK. And I'm using that with Godox V1C and the XPRO Canon trigger. The reason that I bought these particular flash accessories is because Canon have removed the center pin. So that affects the way that flashes operate. Now, they haven't done this on all their lines, but they certainly have done it on their entry-level cameras. And of course, the effect of that is that you need to buy a Canon speedlight. For a beginner who has just bought an entry-level DSLR for, say, £600, then spending another £300, £400, £500, £600 on a flash is prohibitive. So Godox do a number of compatible units, and they've updated their firmware to get around the problem of the missing center pin. So the V1C works absolutely fine while it's on camera. It works in all modes and it's a really good flash. The round head design of the V1C really makes for a good wide dispersal, clean edges. The light falls off in the distance a little because, of course, of the cone shape. So it's not quite as powerful as an equivalent standard design, but I think it gives a more pleasing portrait look, a more pleasing light pattern, and so that's why I went for this unit, alongside with the fact that I needed something that wasn't as expensive as a speedlight, that worked with a center pin removed camera. So in comes the X Pro. This is obviously the Canon version, and I just wanted to show you an issue that I'm facing. So I'm just going to stick the X Pro onto the camera and turn it on. And you'll see I've got it set on a number of different modes on a number of different groups. So TTL on A and B and manual on C and D. I'm just going to turn the flash into slave mode, so you can see that this is slave, it's on channel 12, it's in group A, and group A is TTL. So quick demo, and you can see that the flash has fired. So group B, as we saw, was TTL, so I'm just going to change the flash to group B, and away we go. The flash is fired. Now the next two groups, as you remember, were manual. So I'm going to set the flash to group C, which, as you can see, is manual quarter power. No flash. I'll just do that again. No flash. If I press the manual flash, no problem, flash is just fine. And if I set that on to group D, which is full power, you'll see by the recycle time that that works with manual flash as well. But it doesn't work via the camera. So this is just a problem that I think you need to be aware of if you're looking to use the X Pro trigger on a center pin removed Canon camera. I don't know whether this affects all center pin removed Canon cameras, but it certainly does affect my 250D, which is the SL3 outside the UK. Really wanted to use this for off-camera flash use, but ultimately I guess that the firmware of the X Pro needs further upgrading. The quandary, I suppose, is that the camera does flash in ETTL mode, so the trigger is sending the signal to the V1C through the lens metering, but it's not sending the signal to the V1C in terms of the manual mode. But you can see, if I show you there, that it's set to 1.1. And if I change the power, so I've set it to 1/16. You can see that the 1/16 details have indeed come through. but that doesn't make any difference to the flash capability. It does work, and I've tested it working on the EOS 350D, so that's an old 8 megapixel Canon camera that has the center pin, and that works just fine. And if I put the flash on the hot shoe, again, regardless of mode, it works just fine. Hope you found this interesting. Any questions or any advice, love to see those in the comments below. Let me know any of your experiences with the Godox products. Have you found issues with the 250D or SL3? Have you managed to find a way to work around it? If so, leave your views in the comments below, and I look forward to talking to you on a future video. Thanks for watching.